Russian forces launched systematic strikes on gas transportation infrastructure in the Poltava region, and in fact that Poltava-Lubny-Priluki in the Chernihiv region triangle can be called the gas heart of central Ukraine. Dozens of conventional and rocket-propelled Geran drones, along with Kh-59 cruise missiles, Iskander-K and Iskander-M systems, were used in the massive joint strike on the night of Friday, October 3rd. Following the confirmed precision strike on Poltava, Russian channels assessed the consequences on the infrastructure, where the main gas extraction and processing units were concentrated. At least 8 drones hit the Opishnya KS Soloha. A direct hit caused damage to the booster compressor, damaged the lubrication and cooling systems, disabled oil pumps and control cables, and caused a large fire. Three Iskander-M ballistic missiles along with 19 drones struck the Veseloy KS Grebinka. Damage was recorded to the gas pumping unit. Some were severely damaged. The compressor housing and turbine system were destroyed. The oil field. 2 tanks were destroyed. An oil spill and a fire occurred. Also, the valve assembly was partially damaged, and the roofs of 4 workshops collapsed. 4 Iskander-K cruise missiles and 13 drones struck the Sincha, Yablunovka gas processing plant. This caused damage to the gas processing unit. The evaporator and absorber bodies were partially destroyed, the heat exchanger burned, and the mass transfer elements were deformed. The reservoir park, floors and walls were breached, condensate burned, most of the tanks were inoperable, the first stage separator leaked, seals and jackets were damaged, and the drainage system was damaged. Also, the pipe collectors, melted and ruptured, flange connections and shut-off valves were destroyed, automation and relay cabinets, destroyed, temperature pressure sensors were lost, and operator connections were disconnected. Meanwhile, 2 Iskander-K and 7 drones struck Poltava, the primary separation workshop. The strikes damaged the primary separator and drying unit, corroded and damaged. The glycol regeneration block was inoperable. The drying unit, contaminated glycol residue. The pump group was destroyed. The instrumentation cabinet was damaged, and significant flow data was lost. 4 Iskander-K and 9 drones inflicted damage on Luchka. Damage to the gas processing module. The condensate separator exploded. The Franklin-type heat and refrigerant exchanger was damaged. The high-pressure pump, the hydraulic block was deformed. The bearing assembly was partially destroyed. The emergency shutdown system, the relay and panel were destroyed, and the ESV was disabled. At least 7 drones struck Kochanovo, the pump workshop. Direct hits caused damage to the trunkline pump unit. The rotor was damaged. The compressor pump plate was shifted. The impeller was deformed, the inlet valve and filter assembly. The seals were melted, and the joints were destroyed.